Welcome to facing off against #1 in the district, the Boyd Yellowjackets. Mound tonight for the Lady Panthers. We have Gabby Hanley starting us off. Gabby's pitch.
Hey, fight now, anything close, Gabby, let's go.
And there's a foul ball for #1, Gabby Salas.
Fight, Gabby, fight, Gabby.
Salas with a hit straight to left field. It's going to hold #1 at first.
Help her out, Tay, help her out now. Be productive, Tay. Be productive. Productive, Tay. You gotta be better than that.
And a big out at first from catcher Celeste Mass, straight to first base. We got a timeout. And a quick timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Today's game is sponsored by James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Decatur, a family-owned dealership proudly serving North Texas for over 40 years. With a huge selection of new GM vehicles, class service, the James Wood team treats every customer like family. With a distinctive campus and a long-standing presence in Decatur, the James Wood team remains committed to serving Wise County with integrity and care. Visit James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Decatur and experience the James Wood difference today.
And there's strike 2 for Gabby Hanley on the mound. Paradise now with, or ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now for Hanley. And there's going to be ball number 2 for Hanley. In the box right now, we have number 7, Bella Tipton, for the Lady Yellowjackets. A 3-1 count now for Tipton. Hanley's pitch is away, and his hit made contact to second. A toss up to first. Laura Seek for out number 3. That's going to bring us to the bottom of the first, here live at the Barefoot Pools broadcast table, where we couldn't do any of what we're doing without our awesome sponsors. So a big thank you to Barefoot Pools, the Ivy Lounge in Boyd, Wise Choice Custom Meats, JDS Realty, The Barn at 12 Acres Ranch, James Wood Motors in Decatur, and Tom's Pool Service. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Happy to be coming to you live from this softball game from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table here in Paradise. We'll be right back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into sports. Is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Today's broadcast is Choice Custom Meats, your hometown destination for premium, responsibly raised beef. From local Texas raised beef and corn-fed 1855 Black Angus to prime Akaushi beef, every cut is hormone and dye-free. Proud supporters of the Wise County community, Wise Choice Custom Meats should be Paradise's go-to for custom cuts, quality, and service you can trust for family meals here all year long. Go Panthers!
Up next is Celeste Mast, who takes a pitch on the outside low, bottom right corner of the box. That's going to be ball number 1 for Mast. Mast is, one of the powerhouses of this lineup. A great on-base percentage and batting average. Mast now at the plate. A wide pitch outside. That's going to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. And a big swing there from Celeste Mast to bring out strike number 2.
Let's go.
1 ball, 2 strikes now for Mast. As Mast steps back into the box. There's a good eye from Mast to take ball number 2. That one was again on that outside right side of the box, trying to make this left-handed batter reach for it. Mast steps back into the box and is looking over the plate. Mast now. A big swing, and that's going to be out number 1 for the Lady Panthers. This was not a incredibly high-scoring game the last time they played each other. It was 4-0 on the runs from Boyd. So it was Boyd 4 to Paradise's none. Paradise looking to rebound here tonight. As we have number 22, Kinsey Thompson, stepping into the box. Thompson bunts. The bunt is active and live. It goes to the pitcher. Thompson tagged out at first. That's going to bring out number 2 for the Lady Panthers. I kind of expect us to see a defensive battle here between these two rivals. The schools are 7.5 minutes apart. If you're driving a little over the speed limit, if you're, punching it in your Apple Maps or your Waze, it might tell you 15. But it's a rivalry. Both on 114. The battle 114 as Brooke Limbaugh takes her first pitch. and that's going to be ball number 1 for Limbaugh. Limbaugh now takes strike 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Limbaugh, I would say, is one of the biggest bats on this lineup. A huge strength in the middle area of this lineup. She's 3 batters deep, so still towards the beginning. She takes ball number 2. She's also got a good set of eyes, so she can watch really well. There's strike number 3 from Limbaugh, or strike number 2, rather, sorry.
Let's go. Let the Chief.
Pitches away.
Let's go. Let's go.
And there's strike number 3 from Limbaugh. That's going to send us to a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back here in Paradise at the top of the second.
Today's broadcast is proudly supported by the IV Lounge, located in Boyd and dedicated to athlete recovery and wellness. Founded in 2022 by Lauren Lambert and Dr. Heath Smith, the IV Lounge offers personalized IV hydration and vitamin therapy administered by licensed professionals. Proud supporters of Wise County and Paradise High School athletics, student athletes and coaches receive special pricing all school year on Recover and Performance strips. Recharge, recover, and get ready for the next big game at the IV Lounge.
Today's broadcast is proudly supported by The Barn at 12 Acres Ranch, a locally owned wedding venue right here in Paradise. With deep roots in the community and a Paradise graduate right in the family, they're proud to support the place they call home. From DIY to all-inclusive weddings and events, The Barn at 12 Acres Ranch is dedicated to making your wedding day truly special without breaking the bank. Learn more and start planning your perfect day at 12acresranch.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Wise Choice Custom Meats, your hometown destination for premium, responsibly raised beef. From local Texas raised beef and corn-fed 1855 Black Angus to prime Akaushi beef, every cut is hormone and dye-free. Proud supporters of the Wise County community, Wise Choice Custom Meats should be Paradise's go-to for custom cuts, quality, and service you can trust for family meals here all year long. Go Panthers!
Welcome back to Paradise, Texas, where we're at the Barefoot Pools broadcast table, where Abby Atkinson is stepping into the box now. Here in the top of the second. Your score, no runs all, no runs any team, 0-0 in the top of the second, where Paradise and Boyd showed how strong matchup. Gabby Hanley on the mound. And there's another strike from Hanley.
You gotta fight, Abby. Gotta fight.
Hanley's pitch is away, and it's hit. Sailing right, falls on the foul side of that right field. So it's going to be a foul ball. It's going to bring up strike number 2. Looking for a strong count here from Hanley.
Let it travel, Abby. Let it travel.
Hanley throws a ball. And that's going to make it a 2-2 count for Abby Atkinson in the box, number 34. And a big pitch there into the dirt. thrown from Mass to Limbaugh at first. That's going to be the first out of the second inning. And a good play there by Mass to get it in the hands of Limbaugh in time to tag the bag before Abby Atkins. That's going to bring out Maddie Harrison for Boyd. Harrison now, number 33 in the box. Hanley's pitch is away. Called strike one. And here's Hanley on the pitch. And that's going to be ball one. So now a 1-1 count for Hanley on the mound and Maddie Harrison in the box.
Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie.
And there's strike two from Hanley. A big hit to second base. Maddie Harrison does make it to the first base before Paradise can ground the ball and get it to the bag. It looked like number one, Taylor Stoltz, coming over from second base to help out Brooke Limbaugh. Hanley's pitch to Kinley Middleton is away, and it's a pop-up. It falls fair and rolls foul. It was popped up right in front of home plate. A good hustle there from Limbaugh to try to get the pop-up. Same from Hanley and Mass, the pitcher and catcher. A lot of hustle there on the infield to try to get an easy out, but it dropped and rolled foul.
Go, Kinley. Let it travel, babe. See the top.
Hanley now on the mound, looking at number 22, Kinley. And the pitch is away. It's a bunt. It rolls foul. And that is going to be strike number two.
Gotta fight now, babe.
Kinley Middleton does have Maddie Harrison still on first. It's an 0-2 count for 22. Pitch is away. Showing bunt, pulls it back, big swing. And that's going to be strike three. Mass tries to throw to Limbaugh to beat Maddie Harrison back to the bag. She did have a decent-sized leadoff, but she makes it back in time. That's going to bring out number 9, Jaden Gruel.
Need you, Jay.
Runner on first, Jaden in the box. And there's strike one from Hanley. Here we're looking for a Tom's Pool Service strikeout.
We need you, Jay. Let's go, babe.
And there's strike two, showing bunt. The ball got over the bunt, and she fell into it, making that swing be completed for a strike. An 0-2 count here for Hanley. Looking strong for a Tom's Pool Service strikeout. Hanley on the mound.
Anything close, make some contact.
Jaden steps into the box. She's showing Hanley bunt off the bat. Hanley now winding up. The bunt's pulled back, pitches away. Big swing, that's strike three. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the second. Here in Paradise, coming to you live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table, where it looks like we're going to have a very defensively heavy game tonight. Again, I thanked our sponsors moments ago, but I wanted to thank them one more time tonight. We could not travel with these Paradise girls or the boys baseball team if it wasn't for our awesome sponsors. Thank you to Barefoot Pools for sponsoring our broadcast table and the broadcast itself. Really appreciate Barefoot Pools. The Ivy Lounge in Boyd, we appreciate you sponsoring the broadcast. Go check out their deal for students, parents, teachers in the community. We got Wise Choice Custom Meats in Decatur. I bought some stuffed jalapeno poppers from Wise Choice Custom Meats a couple weeks ago, put them on the grill, and they were incredible. Blew me away. We also have JDS Realty and the barn at 12 Acres Ranch. An awesome pair of inspirational women there between JDS Realty and the barn at 12 Acres Ranch. Go check those two awesome women out. James Wood Motors in Decatur. James Wood Motors is historic and unforgettable in Wise County. It's a huge part of our community. You recognize the blue tents in Decatur immediately. Thank you to James Wood, and thank you to Tom's Pool Service for sponsoring our strikeouts. We really appreciate all of our sponsors. Could not have traveled with this team without them. And that brings us to the bottom of the second, where number 6, Laura Seek, the 4th batter in the lineup, designated player tonight, is in the box. Pitches away. And there's ball 1 for Seek. Seek on the pitch. A big swing there from Seek. That's going to bring out strike number 1. A 2-1 count for Seek. Seek now at bat. Takes ball number 3 to make it a 3-1 count. If you are joining with us tonight, there is a little bit of a delay as Seek takes strike 2. There is about, it can range from a 30-second to a minute delay. We're out here, in Paradise, so if you're familiar, you're in the community, service can be spotty. And a big strike 3 there from Seek. She was swinging for it. She really wanted a piece of that softball. Up next is number 27, Adrian Freeman, in the box. And Freeman, another big bat for this Paradise lineup. 5th batter in this lineup for Paradise. Reading her wrist card, evaluating the infield, steps into the box looking poised and confident. Freeman on ball 1. Good eye there from Freeman. Sitting right behind home plate tonight here at this Paradise softball fields and looking down the plate, I would have swung at that. And there's one that was in the dirt. A little into the ground there. From Boyd, number 34. Abby Atkinson, who we just saw at bat. And that's going to be ball number 2 for Freeman. And there's strike 1 from Atkinson. Make it a 2-1 count. Adrian Freeman steps back, gets some instruction from her coach down at third base line, and steps back into the box. Atkinson now at the mound, and the pitch is away. Called a strike, a little on the outside for my taste, but it was a strike, so she would have had to reach for that one, make it a 2-2 count. On the pitch, big hit from Freeman, bounces fair, running, racing to first, and tagged out as it rolled down the foul line. Fair territory picked up by Boyd, number 7. Bella Tipton, and the first baseman, to tag up on first and get Freeman out. Next up to bat for Paradise is going to be number 99, Taryn Stoltz, who last time we saw out got her first home run. Out of the park home run. Taryn Stoltz takes her first pitch from Atkinson, and it is a ball. So that's going to make it an 0-1 or 1-0 count here in Paradise with 2 outs already. Pitches away. Big hit and fouled going towards that concession stand where the Booster Club tonight is selling hot dogs and hamburgers. And if you're hungry out here at this softball game, go to the concession stand, get you a Booster Club hot dog or a Booster Club hamburger. I know that softball is hungry because it just headed over and banged on the roof asking for one. Terrence Stoltz steps back into the box. 1 ball, 1 strike for Stoltz now. A nice eye there from Stoltz. That ball was high and on the outside. Make it a ball 2. So the 2-1 count here for Stoltz in Paradise. And that one sailed wide past the catcher into the backstop. That's what that thunk was that you just heard. It hit fairly close to our crowd mic, that's picking up the bat noises in the home dugout. So that was ball 3. And there's strike 2. That's going to make it a full count for Stoltz. Full count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. A little pressure being applied. Big hit from Stoltz. It's going towards center field. Boyd having too many people. Stoltz sliding into second. Miscommunication there. Left field, center field, and shortstop were all at that ball. Nobody called it. A big error from Paradise to give Terrence Stoltz, or a big error from Boyd to give Terrence Stoltz a double. Gets the first, sees that there's still confusion as they didn't catch the ball, and just makes her way to second, sliding into second, and made it with plenty of time to spare. After Terrence Stoltz, we got pitcher of the evening, Gabby Hanley, taking the mound. Hanley takes strike 1 from Atkinson. Atkinson back on the mound, winding up. And the pitch is away. And there's a ball 1 from Atkinson to Hanley. Hanley walks out, looks towards her first base coach. Takes a nod, gets some encouragement from Essig on third, knowing she's got Terrence Stoltz on second thanks to that double. Scoring territory here for the Lady Panthers. Atkinson on the mound, and the pitch is away. A big swing there from Hanley to bring up strike 2. Hanley's pitch takes a ball. That's going to be ball number 2 for Hanley. Atkinson now with a 2-2 count, pitching to Hanley in the box. Gabby, successful past couple weeks for the Paradise Lady Panthers, largely contributed from Hanley on the mound. And a big swing from Hanley brings up strike 3. That's going to take us to the top of the third here in Paradise. As we head to the top of the third, I want to give you a couple messages. This one from our broadcast table sponsor, Barefoot Pools. Couldn't do what we're doing tonight without our broadcast table sponsor, so a big thank you to them. We'll be right back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Wisconsin Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by JDS Realty, where clients always come first. Buying or selling a home is more than a transaction. It's a life-changing experience. That's why the team at JDS Realty delivers personalized service, constant communication, and trusted guidance every step of the process. When experience, trust, and results matter most, choose JDS Realty for buyers, sellers, and families' futures everywhere.
Today's broadcast is proudly supported by the IV Lounge, located in Boyd and dedicated to athlete recovery and wellness. Founded in 2022 by Lauren Lambert and Dr. Heath Smith, the IV Lounge offers personalized IV hydration and vitamin therapy administered by licensed professionals. Proud supporters of Wise County and Paradise High School athletics, student athletes and coaches receive special pricing all school year on Recover and Performance strips. Recharge, recover, and get ready for the next big game at the IV Lounge.
Welcome back to the Barefoot Pools broadcast table, live from Paradise High School tonight at the softball fields, where we have the Battle of 114 softball season, game 2 of this series, where we have Savannah Davis in the box taking a pitch from Gabby Hanley. And there's strike 1 from Hanley. A strong way to start this top of the third. Here in Paradise tonight, it's 70 degrees. It feels like 63, and it is gorgeous and sunny. Slight breeze moving towards the right field, and Hanley's pitch is away. Tipped off, rolling foul, goes over the backstop net, and that's going to bring out strike number 2 for number 10, Savannah Davis. Hanley's pitch is away. Hit, rolls foul, straight to the Paradise dugout on the left side. That's going to keep Davis alive, but it's not going to help Boyd advance further yet. That leads us nicely. A 0-2 count for Paradise. The bunt is shown, pitches away, and it's hit. That one flies to left field. Picked up by the left fielder, thrown to second to cut her off, and Davis gets to first. Hanley tonight looking for her first Thompson Pool service strikeout, was probably the closest there that she has been. Davis showing bunt on the windup and then pulling it back to hit that ball straight in between third base and left field. Hanley's pitch is away. Bunted now by number 15, Lorna Irwin. Lorna Irwin with Savannah Davis on first. The end cap of this Boyd Lady Yellowjacket softball team. Taking some signals and signs from coach on third base. Hanley's pitch is away. And it is a bunt. It rolls foul. Limbaugh to second, or Limbaugh to first, gets the out. Limbaugh beats Lorna to first, where she throws to Taylor Stoltz, who is there. That does advance Davis to second, but it is also an out. That brings out the top of the lineup. Number 1, Gabby Salas, the catcher for this Boyd Lady Yellowjacket softball team. Step number 1, stepping into the box. Gabby versus Gabby here. Gabby on the mound and in the box. Hanley versus Salas. Celeste Mast on the hurry up. The ball gets stuck in between the batter's feet, kind of causing their Mast to have to slow down and get the ball from between her feet. Davis on second, looking to steal. She's in her pose. Mast pops up on that pitch. That was a ball. It's going to make it a 1-1 count here for Salas on the box. A 2-1 count, or 2-0 count. Apologies. Salas stepping back into the box. Hanley's pitch is wide to the right side. That's going to bring up ball number 3 for Salas. The start to this Boyd Yellowjacket softball lineup is a strong batter herself. She's got a big crowd here in Paradise tonight Both teams pretty traveled this season. That's going to bring out ball 4. Put a runner on first and second to bring out Boyd batter, number 12, Taylor Bredge. Taylor taking some signs and signals from coach. Gabby Salas on first, also taking note of the signals from the coach on third. A bunt, Celeste Mass thrown, rolls wide past Thompson at second, sails to number 13 in left field, cuts her off. That does advance the runners from first and second to second and third. Which leaves Taylor with 1 strike in the box. A runner on second and third. Boyd looking to strike first here in the top of the 3rd inning. Taylor's pitch. Hanley's pitch to Taylor is away. And that's strike 2. A really strong pitch there from Gabby Hanley. That one was just on that line on the right side of the box. That's going to bring out strike number 2, a 1-2 count here in Paradise. Taylor now showing bunt in the box, pulls it back. Mass holds Davis at third. A 2-1 count here. Gets a foul ball. And it sails wide. That's going to keep it at a 2-2 count here in Paradise. Taylor showing bunt. Gets a hit. Sliding to second. Throws to Limbaugh. That's out. Number 2 at first. That does send a runner home. It's going to bring out number 2 and put the Boyd Yellowjackets on the board with 1 run. Here in Paradise now with number 7, Bella Timpton, stepping into the box with a runner on third with Gabby Salas looking to score here. A foul ball there from Tipton. That's going to bring out strike number 1. A fast thinking there to get the ball to first. It was a quick decision. Do you cover first or do you cover home? And by the time, that decision had to be made, Davis was already inches from the home plate, so they just got on the hurry up, got the ball to first, and got the out. Tipton now back into the box. Hanley's pitch is away. And that's going to bring out ball number 1. A 1-1 count here now for Tipton. And there's strike number 2 for Tipton. Hanley looking to put away this top of the 3rd with a runner on third. Has a 1-2 count. Hunting for that first Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the game. And a big swing there from Tipton to send them home. That's going to be strike number 3. And that's going to be our first Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the game. Congratulations to Gabby Hanley on that Tom's Pool Service strikeout. We're now going to move to the bottom of the 3rd. Since we're talking about Tom's Pool Service strikeouts, why don't we play you a quick message from Tom's Pool Service, and we'll be right back after this.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by Tom's Pool Services, proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Serving Wise, Parker, Jack, Montague, and parts of Denton and Tarrant counties, Tom's Pool Services offers renovations, repairs, and weekly cleaning services. They also build pool houses, cabanas, pergolas, patio extensions, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and more. Cleaning over 400 pools each week, they truly love what they do and who they get to do it for. They're loyal clients across North Texas. Tom's Pool Services, a proud supporter of Paradise ISD.
Today's broadcast is proudly supported by The Barn at 12 Acres Ranch, a locally owned wedding venue right here in Paradise, with deep roots in the community and a Paradise graduate right in the family. They're proud to support the place they call home. From DIY to all-inclusive weddings and events, The Barn at 12 Acres Ranch is dedicated to making your wedding day truly special without breaking the bank. Learn more and start planning your perfect day at 12acresranch.com.
Welcome back to Paradise High School here in Paradise, Texas. We're live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Happy to have you with us here on NTX Varsity Sports. I'm Parker Burrows, director of NTX Varsity Sports, if I didn't say that earlier tonight, and I'm glad you're with us. Welcome in to this softball game where Boyd only leads by 1 run here at the bottom of the third in a game that has been incredibly defensively decided. Now batting is number 13, Allie Tillery. Tillery takes strike 1 from Atkinson. Abby Atkinson on the mound for Boyd tonight. Abby Tillery's pitch is away. And there's ball 1 for Tillery. A 1-2 count now. Tillery gets striked out. It's going to be strike number 3 for Allie Tillery. Bringing up number 1, Taylor Stoltz. Taylor Stoltz now stepping back into the box. Second time tonight. And that's going to be ball number 1 for Stoltz. A hit there from Stoltz, racing to first, gets to base and is safe. Paradise is going to have a runner on first. Taylor Stoltz with a hit that sails to the left, rolls towards third base, but has a slowdown in between home plate and third to give her time to get to first base. Then we have number 7, Celeste Mast, the top of this Paradise Panther softball lineup, stepping into the box. And Mast takes strike 1 from Atkinson's pitch. Taylor Stoltz had a decent leadoff. Looked like she was about to run and then hurried her way back to first base. An 0-1 count here for Mast. And there's strike 2 for Celeste. Atkinson steps back up to the chalk. Here's Celeste Mast stepping back into the box. Mast raises her bat, ready to go. Takes a big swing, aiming for the fences, and the pitch was just on the outside of it. That's going to bring another strikeout for the Lady Panthers. That is going to bring out number 22, Kinsey Thompson here with 2 outs and a runner on first. Thompson with a high amount of RBIs this season, looking to get another one here. There's ball 1 for Thompson. Good eye from her. That one was just crossed over the outside of that strike zone in the top right corner. She didn't want to reach for it, so she wasn't going to swing at it, and it ended up working in her favor. And there's strike 1.
Run at her. Other side of the bag. Let's go.
Taylor Stoltz, strong leadoff on first, almost getting herself in a pickle. Hurries back to first, slides into it to be safe. Kinsey Thompson stepping into the box. And there's strike 2 for Thompson. That's going to make it a 1-2 count here in Paradise. Brooke Limbaugh on deck. That one is in the dirt. Taylor Stoltz is stealing and steals second. That's a stolen base for number 1, Taylor Stoltz. Kinsey Thompson now with her 2-2 count steps back into the box.
Squeeze it right here. Let's get out of it.
Taylor Stoltz on second. A big swing from Kinsey Thompson to send us to the top of the 4th. And with this transition, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of infield warm-ups going on. Catcher's got to put on their gear as she just batted. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with Paradise Lady Panther softball after this.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by JDS Realty, where clients always come first. Buying or selling a home is more than a transaction. It's a life-changing experience. That's why the team at JDS Realty delivers personalized service, constant communication, and trusted guidance every step of the process. When experience, trust, and results matter most, choose JDS Realty for buyers, sellers, and families' futures everywhere.
Today's game is sponsored by James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Decatur, a family-owned dealership proudly serving North Texas for over 40 years. With a huge selection of new GM vehicles, quality pre-owned inventory, and first-class service, the James Wood team treats every customer like family. With a distinctive campus and a long-standing presence in Decatur, the James Wood team remains committed to serving Wise County with integrity and care. Visit James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Decatur and experience the James Wood difference today. Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Gabby Hanley on the mound throws to number 34, Abby Atkinson. Now that's going to be ball 1. A 1-0 count now for Hanley on the mound, throwing to the opposing pitcher, Abby Atkinson. Atkinson gets a hit. It's going. And that's out of the park. It was good for about 20 more feet. An out of the park home run for Boyd. That's going to bring us to 2 runs total for Boyd. Abby Atkinson on the mound tonight just hit a home run out of the park. It went over center field at 200, and it would have been good at 220. That's going to bring out number 33, Maddie Harrison. Harrison now in the box. A big swing there from Harrison to bring out strike number 1, an 0-1 count for Harrison. Steps out of the box, repositions her hands, and Hanley steps into the mound. Harrison now back into the box, and Hanley's pitch is away. That's going to be ball 1, make it a 1-1 count. Hanley commanding her infield staff to make adjustments. And a big hit there from Harrison. Goes to shortstop, throws the Limbaugh, but she's safe. That's going to be a runner on first now. It was quick work there from Kenzie Thompson to get a hold of that grounder. Had a weird pop on it and throw it across the infield to Brooke Limbaugh at first. Brooke Limbaugh stretching to make sure she caught it, and it just wasn't fast enough as Harrison made her way. Here's we got a steal now from Maddie Harrison. Makes her way to second. Kinley Middleton at bat right now with showing bunt. It sailed just a little wide. Make it a 1-0 count. Middleton there. On a big swing, make it a 1-1 count. I think she was trying to bunt it, stepped into it, and ended up pulling herself around. Kinley showing bunt. Does get a bunt off or sails wide. That's going to make it strike number 2 with a foul ball. Middleton here taking some instruction from her coach on third base. Hanley shaking it off, communicating with her infield staff as Middleton steps back into the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Middleton in the box. A pop-up from Middleton. Falls into Mast. Oh. Hanley running into Mast, colliding to try to catch that pop-up from Middleton. Then, once they recovered the ball, throwing the ball to third base, Freeman, but threw it wide past the base, and so Freeman had to step wide to catch it, and ended up colliding with the runner a little bit to get the ball kind of dropped, and now there's a runner on second and third. And now we have number 9, Jaden Gruel. Jaden gets a hit, sails wide. Foul ball on the left side in the infield. About 15 feet from home plate, maybe 10 feet away from home plate, sails wide to make it a foul ball. Jaden Gruel steps back into the box. Hanley back onto the mound. And there is a bunt. It's stopped. And there's a pickle. Called out at third. There's a bunt. And Gruel had to make him decide to throw to first or to cover home. They chose to cover home, which was not anticipated by number 33, Maddie Harrison, who got herself in a pickle between third and home, and Paradise took care of that rather quickly, tagging her before she could get back to third after a couple toss-arounds between catcher, pitcher, third base, and shortstop. 1 out now here in the top of the 4th. Savannah Davis at bat. A big hit from Davis. Goes to third. Tags up. That does get the runner approaching third, Kinley Middleton, out. It does put a runner on first. Does make it 2 outs. So 2 outs with a runner on first and second now. Some good, strong, quick defense there from Freeman on third. Lorna Irwin at bat. Lorna Irwin gets a hit. Goes to second, couldn't get it in time. Sails between the gap. There's one runner home. There's another rounding. And tagged out at the plate. Or tagged out at second, sorry. Thrown to the plate. Runner scored. Thrown back to second to tag Lorna Irwin out. 2 runs scored. And then out number 3. That's going to make it 4-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Four nothing going into the bottom of the 4th. Some confusion there from the crowd, the umpire, and the scorekeeper on the manual scoreboard, or the in-person scoreboard, not the digital one here. That's going to lead us to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table right after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Welcome back to the Barefoot Pools broadcast table live from Paradise High School tonight, as we have number 1 in the district, the Boyd Lady Yellowjackets, taking on at home the Paradise Lady Panthers, number 3 in the district. A great matchup so far, filled with defense. Didn't really spark alive until the top of the 4th inning, where we just saw 3 runs scored, starting off with an out-of-the-park home run by the Boyd pitcher tonight, number 34, Abby Atkinson. Abby Atkinson back on the mound after her home run. Now, Brooke Limbaugh, your first baseman for tonight. Atkinson throws a little on the outside. That's going to make it ball 1. And there's strike 1 from Atkinson. A 1-1 count now here in Paradise. Limbaugh steps back into the mound and takes ball number 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike now for Limbaugh. They call her the Watcher, the big bat, the Lim Bomber, looking for something here. A 2-1 count, pitches away. Inside, good eye. To swing at that would have been playing golf. A 3-1 count now for Limbaugh. Abby Atkinson on the mound, getting some encouragement from her crowd here tonight. A big swing there from Limbaugh to bring out strike number 2. Abby Atkinson picked up the pace on that one.
Throw a chair here, Abby.
And there's ball 4 for Limbaugh. That's going to send her to first, and that's going to bring out number 6, Laura Seek. Seek, the designated player in this lineup, the fourth batter in the lineup, looking for an opportunity, looking for a chance, looking to steal her moment. Seek, Laura steps into the box. Abby Atkinson back on the mound. Got to shake off that walk. Coach calling out coach for their play card on their wrist. Seemed almost intentional. Big swing there from Seek, forcing Limbaugh to go back to first. She had a nice lead off. That's going to make her get back on the bag. An 0-1 count here for Laura Seek. Number 6 steps back into the box. Abby Atkinson on the mound, getting ready to send her pitch away. Shows bunt, bunts it backwards. That's going to be strike number 2 on a foul. The catcher, Salas, was almost quick to pop up. Could have grabbed it if she knew where it was. She couldn't quite place it with her mask, but it was definitely within reach for her to snag that foul ball. Abby Atkinson back at the mound. And there's exactly what I was talking about. There's that tip foul into the catcher's mitt to send Laura Seek back to the dugout. Next up to bat is going to be number 7, Adrian Freeman. Freeman, your third baseman tonight. You know, I love sitting behind home plate at this Paradise Lady Panther softball field because you have the fields right behind it. Freshly mowed hay. It looks really pretty with the sunset. And there's Freeman on a bunt. Bounces, rolls fair. Got a runner. Freeman safe. And that sends Brooke Limbaugh from first to third.
You can't wait for that.
Very nicely done. The ball rolled fair off the bunt. It's dropped. It just dropped right in front of the plate on the fair side, sending Brooke Limbaugh all the way around to third, sending Adrian Freeman to first. Up to bat next is number 99, Taylor Stoltz. Powerhouse here late in this lineup. There's another bunt. It is a bunt. Taylor Stoltz. They tag Brooke Limbaugh out at third. It does get Freeman to second and Stoltz to first. But Limbaugh is tagged out at third after making sure that it looked like. Up to bat next is the pitcher for the Panthers tonight, number 11, Gabby Hanley. Hanley with 1 Tom's Pool service strikeout on the night steps back into the mound or back into the box to take the pitch from Atkinson. Hanley takes strike 1. With 2 outs here in Paradise, an 0-1 count, a runner on first and second. Paradise looking for an opportunity to capitalize on here. And there's ball 1, so to make it a 1-1 count. Atkinson now stepping back into the mound. And Hanley stepping back into the box. Kind of a matchup we've seen consistently throughout the night is Atkinson and Hanley on the mound and in the box either way.
Yep.
And there's going to be ball number 2 for Hanley. Really strong two-way players for both Boyd and Paradise here between Atkinson and Hanley. Both of them being able to adjust. We have an umpire meeting between the infield and home plate umpire, called by the infield umpire to talk to the home plate. Blue kind of shrugged it off and said, play ball, and let's get back to it. All right, with Abby Atkinson on the mound, Gabby Hanley with a 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first and second, steps back into the box. There's ball 3.
Challenge, Abby.
Hanley now with a 3-1 count, steps back into the box, staring down Atkinson. And there's ball 4. Atkinson throws ball 4 to allow Hanley to take first base. That's going to put bases loaded for the Lady Panthers. After Hanley comes out Allie Tillery, your left fielder for tonight, number 13. Tillery steps into the box as Abby Atkinson steps into the mound. Atkinson going through a little pre-pitch ritual. Winds up and the pitch is away. Big hit. It is caught immediately by the second baseman for Boyd. It was a big smacked ball, and it just way to jump up there and take it out of the air and kind of take a shot to the Paradise offense there by Kinley Middleton. Kinley Middleton had that ball. It was about 1.5 feet above her head. She jumped up pretty high nicely to snag that one out of the ground, out of the air before it could hit the ground. That one would have gone between center field and right field in the gap, and it probably had the speed and momentum, it looked like, coming off the bat to roll to the fence before they could have gotten to it. But this isn't a game of what could have been. It's a game about what's happening. And right now we're headed to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Welcome back to the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. I'm Parker Burrows, your host tonight, as we have number 1, Gabby Salas, stepping back into the box. Hanley, concluding a meeting with her infield staff, is getting ready to come back to the mound. Celeste Mast, still a catcher, steps back into her position. And the Panthers softball team is getting set up for this top of the 5th inning. Probably having an infield meeting, a staff meeting to talk about the top of the 4th and how we can prevent that from happening again. Hanley now on Salas. Salas with a big hit. It's going. Caught, pop up, straight to center field. Taryn Stoltz there in the center field pulls that one out of the sky. If it had 5 more feet on it, it would have been gone. But like we just said, it's not a game of what would have been. It's a game of what's happening. And that was a great out by Taryn Stoltz. Up to bat next is number 12, Taylor Badge. Taylor steps into the box to take Hanley's pitch. Shows bunt. And that's going to be called a ball, saying she didn't break the plane, didn't complete a full swing. Hanley now on the pitch. Throws strike number 1 to make it a 1-1 count there for Badge. Taylor steps back into the box. Throws ball number 2. Hanley getting some encouragement from the Paradise sideline. Throws ball number 3, make it a 3-1 count. Taylor Badge steps back into the box, takes a wide stance. And there's strike 2 to make it a full count from Hanley. Hanley on the hunt for her second Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the evening. Throws strike 3 and does it. That's going to be out number 2. The infield coming in for a meeting with Hanley. And that's going to be our second Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the night. Congratulations to Miss Hanley. That's going to send in Bella Tipton, number 7, for Boyd. Hanley looking to put this one away quickly and build off the momentum of the previous 2 outs. There's ball 1. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here in Paradise. Here at the top of the 5th. And there's ball 2 from Hanley. Hanley's pitch wound up. That's going to make it ball 3 from Hanley to Tipton. Tipton taking some coach steps out of the box to take some coaching from her third base coach. Holds her hand up, getting set, and she's back in the box. A 3-0 count for Tipton. Hanley to make it a 3-1. Paradise looking to build off that momentum that Taryn Stoltz and Hanley have built here in the top of the 5th. A tip-off from Tipton to make it a full count, 3-2. This 3-2 count is kind of where we've seen Hanley thrive tonight. Hanley now. Hanley throws ball 4. And that's going to put Tipton on first. For Boyd, we're going to see 34. Abby Atkinson come back out to bat for the Lady Yellowjackets. Atkinson, her last at bat in the top of the 4th to start it out with that out of the park home run. Like I said, this is a matchup we've seen repetitively tonight. A little bit of a rivalry within a rivalry. Hanley and Atkinson. Hanley throws her pitch down the middle. It's hit by Atkinson. Pops up, drives to center field, and caught by Taryn Stoltz to make it 3 outs. That's going to bring us to the bottom of the 5th, where Paradise offense will have a chance to build off of that momentum that the defense just gave them. And we'll be right back. We're going to tell you a little bit of Tom's Pool Services, our strikeout sponsor. Again, congratulations to Abby Hanley on getting that second Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the night. We'll be right back after this.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by Tom's Pool Services, proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Serving Wise, Parker, Jack, Montague, and parts of Denton and Tarrant counties, Tom's Pool Services offers renovations, repairs, and weekly cleaning services. They also build pool houses, cabanas, pergolas, patio extensions, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and more. Cleaning over 400 pools each week, they truly love what they do and who they get to do it for. They're loyal clients across North Texas. Tom's Pool Services, a proud supporter of Paradise ISD.
Today's game is sponsored by James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Decatur, a family-owned dealership proudly serving North Texas for over 40 years. With a huge selection of new GM vehicles, quality pre-owned inventory, and first-class service, the James Wood team treats every customer like family. With a distinctive campus and a long-standing presence in Decatur, the James Wood team remains committed to serving Wise County with integrity and care. Visit James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Decatur and experience the James Wood difference today.
Welcome back to Paradise, Texas. Here live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table where number 7, Celeste Mast, number 1, Taylor Stoltz is up to bat. And Taylor Stoltz takes her first strike to make it a 1-1 count. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Taylor Stoltz gets a hit, sails past third base, goes to the outfield. Left base has to come up to grab it. That's going to put her on first. Next up to bat is going to be number 7, Celeste Mast. Now is number 7, Celeste Mast. Like we said, kind of a big bat. Struck out her last at bat, looking to change that. With a runner now on first to start out the inning. And the quick top of the 5th that just got put away. Mast takes ball 1. That one was a little on the outside, in the middle, but on the right side, outside. Mast on the... takes a strike. That one was a little lower and on the inside, but still within that box. I think the umpire would have said she might have been crowding the plate and still called it a strike to make it a 1-1 count. Atkinson's pitch is away. Hit foul by Celeste Mast to bring out strike 2. A 1-2 count now for Celeste as she steps back into the box. Mast looking to get a hit. Sails wide to the right side. It's going to be foul, hitting the Boyd dugout. I wonder if that was a little bit intentional due to the rivalry. Kidding, of course. But it was sent directly straight towards that dugout. The Battle of 114 here taking form in softball tonight, home at Paradise. I think it was March 24th was the first game in this series at Boyd. Big hit there for Mast. That one instead of right, sails left. Falls into the ground, rolls foul. This game was originally scheduled for 11 a.m. on Saturday, but due to those severe storms we saw Saturday morning, the game was moved to 5 o'clock tonight. If you're just tuning in and joining us, welcome. It's 6:20 here in Paradise, Texas, and Celeste Mast is in the box. Who takes ball 2 from Abby Atkinson to make it a 2-2 count. Good eye there from Celeste Mast, not to swing at it. You know she would have had to been reaching. 2 foul balls ago, the ball, I think, did bounce off of her hand. And there's strike 3 for Mast to be her 3rd strikeout of the night. Next up to bat is number 22, Kinsey Thompson. That's going to be Paradise's first out. They still have a runner on first base. So it's going to be Kinsey Thompson stepping into the box with a runner on first, 1 out. Looking. Shows bunt. Does get the bunt away. Gets out at first, but sends number 1, Taylor Stoltz, to second. That was a bunt that the infield, I think, was a little more prepared for this time around. That's going to send in number 4, Brooke Limbaugh. Limbaugh causing an infield meeting, a staff meeting with the coach and all of the infielders, which is going to leave Limbaugh to go have a meeting with Coach Karen Essig down the third base line. Limbaugh was walked the last time she was out. Now we have a runner on second in the form of Taylor Stoltz. Limbaugh, known to be a big bat, was a planned and I think intentional walk last time she was up with a runner on base. We're looking for a variation of that here. I don't expect they're going to make it easy for her to hit, but I don't know if we'll see an intentional walk again here or not. The reason I say it was intentional is because before every pitch on Limbaugh last time, the Boyd coach was calling out those play card numbers, telling the pitcher what to do. You can hear him doing that again here. That one was a ball really wide and kind of in the dirt on the left side. Would have had to make her reach for it. And there's ball number 2. That one looks intentional. It's the same exact spot as the last one was placed. In fact, it's the same exact spot that it was placed the last at bat for Limbaugh as well. The pitcher shaking off. The pitcher shaking off the coaching from her head coach in the dugout who's yelling at her the different play calls, causing the home plate umpire to call times. Throws ball 3. That one much more inside. Home umpire before last pitch calling a timeout so that the coaching could conclude before they played ball. And there's ball 4. Looked like it was the plan, and they stuck with it. Walking Limbaugh to send out Laura Seek. That's going to put a runner on first, a runner on second, and Laura, who's known to be a big bat, comes up into the box. Abby Atkinson's pitch is away. And a big swing there from Laura. Strike 1. That pitch was on the outside and wider than Seek's bat was, so no contact there. Going to bring out strike 1. And there's ball 1. So it's going to be a 1-1 count now for Seek. There's ball 2 to make it a 2-1 count.
Challenge, Abby. Challenge, Abby. Make her hit you, Abby. Make her hit you.
Abby Atkinson on the mound pitching to Laura Seek. Throws strike 2. That one was a little on the outside. I wouldn't have swung at that one either. That would have been a strike against me. There's a 2-2 count now. And that's going to be ball 3 for Seek to make it a full count. This is going to put, pressure both on the pitcher and the batter. Another ball, its bases loaded. Another strike, and we're going to the top of the 6th. And there's strike 3 from Laura Seek. It's going to send us to the top of the 6th. Coming to you live here from Paradise High School tonight from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Happy to be broadcasting to you with Paradise Panthers select regular season games. I think this is going to be our 4th softball game. It's the last one of the season. Coming up next tomorrow night is Paradise Panther baseball. Friday night is Paradise Panther baseball at home. Tomorrow night's game is in Whitesboro. Friday night's game is against Whitesboro. On Thursday, if you're interested, NTX Varsity Sports will continue our coverage of softball just with Aledo in the postseason as we travel to Aledo we travel to Birdville Thursday for the Aledo postseason first round against Birdville High School. And then Friday night, we travel back to Aledo, where Aledo, current district champion, will be taking on Birdville ISD in their first round of the playoffs. That's what postseason's looking like for us over here at NTX Varsity Sports. It's been an honor and a pleasure to cover Paradise Lady Panthers for their last 4 games. This softball team has been inspiring. They're hardworking. They're full of passion and grit. And we're broadcasting you Paradise Lady Panther softball live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Tell you a little bit more about Barefoot Pools right now. Be back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.
Now up to bat for Boyd is number 33, Maddie Harrison. Gabby Hanley stepping into the mound to get this top of the 6th inning started. Throws ball 1. And that's going to be ball 1 for Maddie Harrison from Hanley. Hanley now on the pitch. There's ball 2. That one was a little high on the outside, and Harrison is not going to reach for it. A comfortable spot to be in if you're Boyd. No pressure to swing at something if you don't want to. Foul ball there from Harrison. Going to make it strike 1, so now it's a 2-1 count. Here at the top of the 6th. Harrison stepping back into the box, looking to take this pitch from Hanley. And there's ball 3. That one was really inside at the elbows. Lean into it just a little bit. That's a hit by Ball. Hanley now going through her pre-pitch ritual, composing herself just a touch. And there's a hit from Harrison. It sails left to Freeman. And she's already home, or already to first, rather, my bad. The ball coming from home, landing about 5 feet away, causing a scramble there from Hanley and Freeman and Mast, all trying to get to that ball. Harrison now on first to bring out Kinley Middleton. Middleton starts her at bat, showing bunt. Gets a hit. That one drops behind third or second base. Allows Harrison to get to second. And that's going to put a Boyd Yellowjacket on first and second base. Showing bunt, pulls it back, gets a hit, flies over second base, and falls into the gap in between second base and center field, causing kind of a scramble to get to that ball. By the time the ball was picked up, Harrison had already made her way to second, and Middleton had tagged up at first. Now up to bat is Jaden Garul, also showing bunt. Does bunt. That one falls fair. Harrison tagged out at home. Kind of a pickle there from Maddie Harrison. As the bunt was thrown to third, she had already ran to third, but ran past third, and then the ball was in the hands of Freeman on third base, who ran her down, threw it to Mass. Mass tags her out before she could get home. There is now a Yellowjacket on third and second. Stepping into the box is going to be Savannah Davis. That's one out for Boyd. Savannah Davis now in the box. Foul ball. That one Davis liked. That's going to make it an 0-1 count now for Davis. Hanley stepping back up to the mound.
Come on, Sav, we need you, babe.
looking for her third Tom's Pool Service strikeout of the night. Hoping to hunt that down right here. Gabby Hanley now back on the mound, pitching to Davis. Runners on second and third, pitches away. That one is a pop-up, sails high and long behind me, here behind home plate, over the net. That one wasn't as hungry as the other ones going to that Paradise Booster Club concession stand. It didn't want a hot dog or hamburger. It wanted to get a hold of the speaker in the press box. Hanley now stepping back into the mound, pitching to Savannah Davis. Davis showing bunt. Forcing the infield. Hanley throws wide to make it ball number 2. Or ball number 1. A 1-2 count here for Davis. Davis was showing bunt, pulls her bunt back, was prepared to swing, but Hanley threw it wide. A 1-2 count now for Davis, showing bunt again. Big swing there from Davis, rolls foul. That's going to send the runners back to their bags and keep Davis alive with a 1-2 count. Panthers looking for the hurry up on this. Savannah Davis steps back into the box, showing bunt again. Big hit from Davis. It falls into right field. There's a runner home. Ball's back in Hanley's hands on the mound, but there is a runner home. That's going to be an RBI. And put a runner on first and third for the Yellowjackets. That's going to make it 5-0 Boyd. And Lorna Irwin is going to step into the box. Number 15 to take Hanley's pitch. Hanley's pitch is away. Big hit there from Lorna Irwin. Force out at second. Does allow a runner to get home. That is going to make it 6-0 Boyd. That's going to bring out Gabby Salas, the catcher for Boyd, with a runner on first.
Keep hitting it hard.
And there's ball 1 from Hanley. A 1-0 count now for Gabby Salas to start out her at-bat. This is the last game of the regular season for the softball, as playoffs start later this week. And there's strike 1 from Hanley. 2 outs for Paradise, looking for that third, hunting it down. It's a 1-1 count for Salas. Hanley on the pitch. Salas gets a hit, falls between shortstop and third to left field. And that's going to put Salas on first with a runner on second as well. Sitting in number 12, Taylor Badge. Taylor Badge stepping into the mound, or into the box.
Over your front foot.
Gets a hit, pop up. Looking for it is Stoltz. Taylor Stoltz on that, catches the pop up. That's going to bring out number 3. You know, since we've been mentioning Tom's Pool Service, our strikeout sponsor, I'm going to give you a quick message from Tom's Pool Services, and then we'll be right back here at the bottom of the 6th. Back after this.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by Tom's Pool Services, proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Serving Wise, Parker, Jack, Montague, and parts of Denton and Tarrant counties, Tom's Pool Services offers renovations, repairs, and weekly cleaning services. They also build pool houses, cabanas, pergolas, patio extensions, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and more. Cleaning over 400 pools each week, they truly love what they do and who they get to do it for. They're loyal clients across North Texas. Tom's Pool Services, a proud supporter of Paradise ISD.
Welcome back to Paradise High School, where we're at the softball fields tonight, where Boyd Yellowjackets is leading this rendition of the Battle of 114 on the softball field 6-0. They won previously in the year on March 24th, 4-0, and have advanced that total here. Boyd is sitting at the number 1 seed in district, making it, strong case for the reason why tonight. Paradise looking to put up a fight here on offense and start their battle on climbing back. It's not the first time they've climbed back from a deficit this season. A couple games ago, we saw them battle back and beat number 2 in the district, Whitesboro. Looking for something similar to that here tonight. 34, Abby Atkinson still on the mound, warming up with Gabby Salas, her catcher. The infield also. Number 27, Adrian Freeman, warming up to be next up at bat. Then on deck is going to be 99, Taryn Stoltz, and in the hole is number 11, Gabby Hanley. Boyd will be looking to put this one away quickly here in the bottom of the 6th. Paradise will be looking to start their redemption arc, to claw back, to see if there's anything else left on the table that they can pick up. Paradise is known for their grit, their determination. I doubt tonight will be any different.
Now, heading for the Panthers, number 27.
We're looking from number 27, Adrian Freeman now, stepping into the box to take the pitch from Atkinson. Atkinson's pitch is wound up and away. That's going to be ball 1. Freeman's had a good night tonight. She's looked clean. She's looked strong. Even on moments where, it didn't look like there was a lot of time, she made time. Made the time to make smart, high IQ plays, get the ball quickly from third to first. She's had 2 pickles at third base that she's taken care of well.
Yeah.
And a big swing there from her to make it a 2-1 count. Taking some coaching from Coach Essigan down the third base line. Adrian Freeman now stepping into the box. A big hit that sails foul and out of the field of play entirely. That's going to be strike number 2 to make it a 2-2 count. Freeman now stepping back up into the box. Like we said, looking for an opportunity. In the box, she is now. That was kind of like Yoda. Takes ball 3, make it a full count. Like we said earlier, this is a situation that puts pressure both on Abby Atkinson and on Adrian Freeman in the box. And we'll see how they both respond here.
Challenge, Abby, challenge.
And there's strike 3 down the middle to bring out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring up, like we said, number 99, Taryn Stoltz. Taryn Stoltz, who last game got her first out of the park home run. She was a fun interview at the end of last game out in Pilot Point. Takes a hit hard in the elbow, trying to shake it off, walking her way slowly back to, or on her way to first base. That one looked like it hurt. I'd seen a couple of those that looked like they were coming tonight. They kept getting a little more on the inside. They're taking a look at her elbow. I think they're going to try to call on a pinch runner. No, they're keeping her out there. She's giving thumbs up, waving it off. Well done by her. Getting looked at by the first base coach. It sounded like it hurt. I don't know if you heard it on there on that, shotgun mic pointed towards the batter, but it didn't sound great. Up to bat next is going to be Gabby Hanley. Like we said, a little bit of a head-to-head matchup happening here tonight between Atkinson and Hanley. Atkinson hitting off out of the park home run off of Hanley in the top of the fourth. Hanley putting pressure on Atkinson herself throughout tonight. Looking for the first pitch. Shows bunt, sails backwards, going to be a foul ball. That's Hanley telling Atkinson that she would. And that's going to be strike one. It's going to make it a 0-1 count here for Hanley. Atkinson ready at the mound, waiting for Hanley to step back into the box to this head-to-head. Both two-way players, both pitchers. Takes ball two, or ball one, rather, sorry. Going to make it a 1-1 count here. That one was on the outside. It's a right batter, so it was a little on the outside. Big hit there from Hanley, sailing towards the dugout. That's what that scream you heard was the fear of the Paradise players sitting in the dugout. It's good to see the spirit so high, even though Paradise is down 6-0. They're acting like it's 0-0 in the first inning. They're having a good time tonight, remembering what it's about. And that's going to be strike two or ball two to make it a 2-2 count here in Paradise. Hanley now takes ball three to make it a full count. Like we said, it's how you respond to being in a full count, a 3-2. A runner on first. That one was really on the inside. I thought Hanley was about to get hit. Hanley stays alive. That one really jammed her up. It was thrown to the inside, and Hanley swung at it. It hit right above her hand. She made a face when she did. I'm sure the bat rang a little bit and shook her hands. Didn't feel great, I can imagine. On this 3-2 count, Hanley stays alive. Atkinson steps back up to the mound. Hanley stepping in her box. Umpire says play ball, and here we go. Hanley swings at it. That's going to be strikeout for Hanley. That's going to keep Stoltz at first. That's going to bring out number 13, Allie Tillery. Your left fielder for tonight. She's seen a lot of action. Tillery taking a quick. Never mind, it's going to be a conversation between Coach Essig and the home plate umpire, asking for some clarification. Not a crazy conversation. It ends rather quickly and sends Tillery to the box. Gabby Salas has to get ready now behind the plate as the infield took, the opportunity for Coach Essig's meeting with the umpire to have a little infield staff meeting of their own. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. And a big swing from Tillery is going to bring out strike number 1. That one was a pitch to the outside of this right-handed batter. And there's strike 2. Another big swing from Tillery. Make it an 0-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Stoltz still on first.
Gabby, gotta go run here. Gotta go run if you got it.
Tillery's pitch. Takes ball 1. A 1-2 count now for Allie Tillery. Strikes. Tillery steps back into the box. Looking strong here. And there's going to be ball 2. Now, the Boyd side wasn't very happy with that call. Paradise side seemed pleasant about it, but that one was a little bit of a contested ball there. Tillery now takes ball 3. And that makes us back at a full count. We went from 0-2 to 3-2. And here comes Abby Atkinson on Allie Tillery. Full count.
Let's go! There it is.
And there's strike 3 for Allie Tillery to send us to the top of the 7th. Coming to you live tonight from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table as we enter the final inning, where we will see the Barefoot Pools final out of the game and most likely see Boyd win at least 6-0, unless Paradise can make a huge deficit comeback here in the bottom of the 7th, which again, not impossible, seeing the grit, the determination of this Paradise team. But I think this will, if it plays out the way it's looking, we'll keep Paradise in that 3rd position in district. Whitesboro will be your 2nd, and Boyd's going to stay at number 1. As Paradise comes out to warm up, we'll be right back after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Today's game is sponsored by James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Decatur, a family-owned dealership proudly serving North Texas for over 40 years. With a huge selection of new GM vehicles, quality pre-owned inventory, and first-class service, the James Wood team treats every customer like family. With a distinctive campus and a long-standing presence in Decatur, the James Wood team remains committed to serving Wise County with integrity and care. Visit James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Decatur and experience the James Wood difference today.
Today's broadcast is proudly supported by the IV Lounge, located in Boyd and dedicated to athlete recovery and wellness. Founded in 2022 by Lauren Lambert and Dr. Heath Smith, the IV Lounge offers personalized IV hydration and vitamin therapy administered by licensed professionals. Proud supporters of Wise County and Paradise High School athletics, student athletes and coaches receive special pricing all school year on Recover and Performance strips. Recharge, recover, and get ready for the next big game at the IV Lounge.
Welcome back to the Barefoot Pools broadcast table here at the top of the 7th, where number 7, Bella Tipton, has an 0-1 count right now from Hanley. Tipton gets a hit, sails center field to Taryn Stoltz. Taryn Stoltz kind of cuts her off at second, throwing to her sister, Taylor Stoltz. That does put a runner on first.
Hard.
Hanley now back in the mound with a runner on first. Looks to Abby Atkinson. That head-to-head matchup we've seen again and again tonight. Hanley throws ball 1. Gabby Hanley stepping back into the mound, getting ready to pitch to Abby Atkinson. Big strike for Abby Atkinson. That does send a runner, Bella Tipton, to second. It's going to make it a 1-1 count now for Abby Atkinson. Celeste Mass, the catcher, readjusting her equipment real quick. And Abby Atkinson steps back into the box to take Hanley's pitch. And there's ball 2. So to make it a 2-1 count now for Atkinson. Atkinson looking back to take some instruction from her coach on third base. Hanley going through her pre-pitch ritual on the mound. Gets a big hit from Atkinson, sailing, hits the wall. That's going to be from left field. Left field to Brooke Limbaugh in shortstop position, filling in. Sends a runner home and puts Abby Atkinson on second for a double RBI. An RBI double. 1 RBI and a double base. However you want me to say it. And Abby Atkinson sending in a runner for her, a pinch runner at shortstop. And that's going to make it 7-0 here in Paradise. No outs here. And we're just going to listen in to this pitch from Hanley.
Meet it over your front side. You got it, just like last time. Meet it over your front foot. Hurry! Gotta work it out!
While we took a quick listen in, Boyd scored another run to make it 8-0. There was an out by Taylor Stoltz. And there's a runner on second still. Here in Paradise, the top of the 7th. Number 9, Jaden Garul showing bunt. That's going to be strike number 2 for Jaden. Number 9.
Meet it over your front foot, Jay. Meet it over your front foot.
And Jaden now showing bunt again, pulls it back. Gets a big hit. That time caught by Taylor Stoltz. Thrown to second base to get a double play. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 7th. Great job there from Taylor Stoltz to catch that ball and quickly get it to 7 for the forced out. That's going to bring us here in Paradise to the bottom of the 7th inning, where your score, Boyd 8, Paradise none. We'll be right back here at the Barefoot Pools broadcast table after this.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table. Today's game is sponsored by James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Decatur, a family-owned dealership proudly serving North Texas for over 40 years. With a huge selection of new GM vehicles, quality pre-owned inventory, and first-class service, the James Wood team treats every customer like family. With a distinctive campus and a long-standing presence in Decatur, the James Wood team remains committed to serving Wise County with integrity and care. Visit James Wood Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Decatur and experience the James Wood difference today.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by Tom's Pool Services, proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Serving Wise, Parker, Jack, Montague, and parts of Denton and Tarrant counties, Tom's Pool Services offers renovations, repairs, and weekly cleaning services. They also build pool houses, cabanas, pergolas, patio extensions, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and more. Cleaning over 400 pools each week, they truly love what they do and who they get to do it for. They're loyal clients across North Texas. Tom's Pool Services, a proud supporter of Paradise ISD.
Welcome back to the Barefoot Pools broadcast table, where Taylor Stoltz is up to bat. She has a 1-1 count on this pitch from Atkinson. Gets a hit. That one sails foul behind her into the backstop. That's going to make it a 2-1 count here in Paradise. Or 1-2. Rather, sorry, 1-2 count here in Paradise.
Squeeze it, Gabby, squeeze it.
Big swing there from Taylor. That's going to bring out strike number 3 for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. That's going to bring out number 7, Celeste Mass, the top of this lineup, a big bat. She hasn't had, the night she was looking for, with 2 different strikeouts. Mast back into the box to take the pitch from Atkinson. Big swing there from Celeste Mast. Sun's starting to set here, kind of getting in the batter's eyes. I know, because it's kind of starting to get in my eyes, and I'm about 10 feet behind the batter here behind home plate. Ooh, there's a big hit from Atkinson. Really laid that one on the mast. Hit her shoulder, elbow area. She's looking at her forearm. You get to hear that one. That one sounded like a... Oh, they're having a conversation on first base. Boyd's coach is even walking over to look at it, make sure they're all right. Hit her wrist. That's what the first base coach is signaling. A hit her wrist on the outside of the forearm. Oh, it sounded painful. That's going to send in number 22, Kinsey Thompson, for her at bat. It's going to be a 1 out with a runner on first now for Thompson. We talked about Abby Atkinson's pitch as being a little on the inside, taking that risk. That one was really on the outside. But it was a strike. Called a strike. So it's going to be an 0-1 count now for Thompson. Kinsey steps back into the box to take Abby Atkinson's pitch. Atkinson gets a hit off, sails foul, that one over the net, heads towards the Booster Club concession stand, where it looks like they're still serving Booster Club hot dogs and hamburgers. So if you're hungry and listening to this game while at the game, remember 2 things. 1, there's a 20-second delay on this broadcast, and 2, Booster Club has hot dogs and hamburgers. Celeste Mass steals second, so she's going to move from first to second, and that's going to be a strike for Thompson to make it a 1-2 count here in Paradise. 1-2 count. Boyd looking to send it away. Paradise looking to stay alive. Abby Atkinson sends an outside pitch there to make it a 2-2 count. 2-2 for number 22, Kinsey Thompson. Takes ball 3 to make it a full count. We've seen Abby Atkinson get herself in these full count scenarios for the last couple innings tonight. Boyd scoring in 3 out of 7 innings. Paradise looking to put their mark on the last one. And there's strike 3 for Mackenzie Thompson. That's going to bring out Brooke Limbaugh. Limbaugh, who's been walked twice in a row now, thrown nothing but balls. On the outside, far on the outside, looked planned, took instructions from the coach. Last time she was out, they had to call a timeout because the coach was coaching the pitcher so much. And we see that same spot, the ball put in the same exact spot for Limbaugh here again. Bring out ball 1. Atkinson's coach really doesn't want her pitching down the middle to Limbaugh. Same spot, right on the outside, far away from the pitcher in the dirt. That's going to be ball 2. A 2-0 count now for Limbaugh. That one was hit from Limbaugh to shortstop to first base. Limbaugh gets tagged out at home or at first, and that's going to be the ball game. It's been a pleasure to come from you live from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table tonight, where at the bottom of the 7th, your score, Boyd 8, Paradise none. Congratulations to the Yellowjackets. Congratulations to the Panthers on a great regular season. They have so much to be proud of, as does this Paradise Panther athletic program. We'll see you with the Paradise Panthers tomorrow night for their baseball game against Whitesboro. Until then, I've been Parker Burrows. Thank you for listening to NTX Varsity Sports. Good evening and good night from Paradise.
Barefoot Pools, your local expert in custom swimming pools and outdoor living. Led by Curtis Buckner and Charlie Johnson, Barefoot Pools specializes in custom in-ground pool construction, remodeling, repairs, and ongoing maintenance. From gunite pools and equipment upgrades to complete outdoor enhancements, their team is known for clear communication and timely project completion. Barefoot Pools helps homeowners turn their backyard vision into reality. NTX Varsity Sports is proud to be broadcasting today from the Barefoot Pools broadcast table.